Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are here in Cannes, France, and this is the world premiere of the Phantom 65, Fairline Phantom 65. Very excited about it. This is their first ever Sportsbridge Yacht. 65-foot LOA, 65-foot 4-inch LOA, 17-foot 2-inch beam, 5.2 foot 2-inch draft. I'm going to walk this boat here in a few minutes. Just wanted to get a few shots of it before I get a chance to walk this beauty. Really cool new layout, new design. She's got a really nice, now they call it a sports bridge, but I can tell you from everything I've seen so far, it's much larger than what they call a typical sports bridge. Some really new, really nice designs on this vessel. We're gonna walk and talk this vessel in 2 minutes here, so stick with me, this will be a fun one. All right, so while they're doing a couple tours, it's early in the morning, but I'm gonna try to sneak on and get a quick tour of the brand new Fairline Phantom 65. This is going to be a fun one because this has been something we've been waiting for quite a while. Fairline has been doing some revamping of their models. They're bringing the Fairline Phantom back out with a 65. Excited to see it. So here we go. So nice big sun swim platform here. Step on. Now this big back area opens up into a tender garage, which can hold a Williams 345 jet tender. You do have a nice area back here for they can make this a little seating area with sun pad. And then again, when this thing opens up, you've got the full tender garage in here for storage. Nice backlit Fairline badge, which is very pretty in the evenings. You've got your typical traditional Fairline shower here. So you've got your, after a day in maybe the med, the salt water, you can kind of shower off here. Nice little feature that Fairline has been starting to do more often with their 68 squadrons and their other larger vessels. Other entrance here is for your shore power or whatnot. So still, if you've lowered your swim platform, you still have access and walk around a bit. And then of course, if this is folded out, you're sitting, you can hop off, swim, nice little feature. Plus, as you step up, you'll see very nice use of this back space here over the tender garage. So with your sun pad here that you've got below, you will get a super deep, actually, I could easily stand up in there. Very deep storage for whether it's fenders, dock lines, water toys, whatnot. Really nice setup in there. And again, this is a really pretty, really well done layout, and flows right into the rest of the boat, which we will walk here shortly. But very pretty boat, nice, nice look. Here we go. So anyways, good space in here. What Fairline's done, and you'll see as we go in and throughout, is this, as they've done a lot of work with angular lines and diagonals. There's a lot of use of this angles that really make this boat feel a lot larger and just flow better. So I actually really like the fact that once your door's closed here, you do a nice seating here. So your cockpit, which is up covered overhead, so you do have a good amount of covered space here, plus then back into your sunning areas. Of course, there is still an awning, sun awning, that will extend out to cover those areas as well. So while there's other guests in other areas of the boat, we're going to walk to the bow and kind of stay out of people's hair. So a nice big side decks. That was a big puddle I just stepped in. Now, the new badge, Phantom 65, and you'll start seeing some of these, the nice flow of the hardtop. The design of these lines are really pretty here. We'll walk to the bow. Nice high side deck, rail here, safety for walking. So again, 65-foot 4-inch LOA, 17-foot 2-inch beam on this boat. Got a lot of space. Beautiful entrance here to your sunning pad or sun bow area seating. A really nice, I actually kind of like this. It feels like a nice entrance into this. You've got a good table here, which can actually rock back. You pull up this sun pad there, the backrest, and the table will tuck away if you want more space out here. But plenty of room, and if you're underway, sitting here, sunning, watching the world go by, it's a beautiful spot to be. Now, we'll get to it later, but this is a full, unimpeded window with a sunroof up there too, but a really nice, very clear, very clean screen to give you great visibility while underway. As I mentioned, this is a sport bridge, but the size of that flybridge upstairs, which we're going next, is quite nice. Again, rolling lines of this boat are very sleek, very stylish. So I'm going to step into, this is a little narrow here. Looks like this sun pad actually. That's better. That's an easier walk through. There we go. But nice that this table, if it folds out, becomes this big U-shaped type seating. But otherwise you can walk through and get to your bow. Huge, or flybridge that is, huge seating, huge stairs here on your, up to your flybridge. All right, now look at what we got here. Fairline does amazing work. You'll see inside when we get there. Their interior woodwork's phenomenal. Their leather work, their stitching. This is really nice kind of inlaid seating. And this is a nice like exterior fabric, which is very nice. So it'll maintain, it'll hold up in the winter or in the weather conditions. Your view from up here is awesome. And again, this is what they call their sports flybridge. This is the first sports bridge that Fairline Yachts is doing. But imagine again how much space you still have. A typical sports bridge, you get only a few seats and make it look more like a cockpit racing area to keep those sexy sport lines. But this is quite a bit of space back here that I think is really nice. If you're walking through here, it's a little narrow, so I'd maybe you walk past from your helm seat, main helm seat here. But good amount of space back here. Quite a bit of seating for your guests. I like that this is used here more of like a lounge, so you can be kicking back, lounging all the way while you're entertaining guests up here. This table will fold out for more of a full-scale dining if you'd like. You've got your barbecue grill, got your sink, and these are tucked away. Let's see what we got here. Maybe a little trash bin, which is a great idea. Not a lot of vessels think about that. Those are heavy-duty counters, and your fridge and ice maker. So you've got everything you need up here to enjoy. Again, just the use of these curves and these lines instead of just angular. I think this is very pretty. Of course, you could roll back this awning, and looks like it is a electro-hydraulic awning here. So it's press of a button will take care of that. But look at the view. And then you've got your forward helm down there through your sunroof. So the nice part about having a sport bridge, which is set back a little more onto the vessel, you do have your sunroof area, plus again, your sleek lines. Let's keep making our way as more and more people are getting onto this world debut. We don't have a lot of time. Thank you. I'll stay out of your way, man. You do your thing.
You need to come in here.
I'm just going around. I'll work around you, no rush. All right, so we've got, before we enter the main salon, we've got, again, your cockpit entertaining area. Got your switches for your lights, your sunshade, your overhead fan, all this stuff, your flybridge lights, underwater lights, mood lighting, excellent. But again, nice step through here, flat type floor so you're not stubbing toes, very small step up into your seating area forward. But Fairline, again, I mentioned, does phenomenal work with their woodworks. This is their dark walnut woodwork. This is at a more of a satin finish. They have high gloss, which will really kind of pop as well. It just depends on your design features. And nice galley, good amount of space. I'm going to keep moving so I don't get in the way of the dealerships showing the vessels to clients. But I want to show again the woodwork that they do. The inlays on their woodwork, the matching of the grains, everything flows well together. All of their woodwork they're doing by hand, in-house. Very impressive stuff. I'm going to be very careful because I don't want to scratch anything. But I like that this gives you the option for keeping it closed, more like coffee table-esque. This is on a set poles, but it could be high-low if you wanted. Oh, very soft leather work here. Again, this would be your nice proper dining area. The galley, which flows well into that. You've got your, again, full-size fridge, freezer, nice setup on your galley. But it does flow. When that door is all the way tucked into this, kind of, they make it nice that it tucks all the way into behind the stairs. does have a very full open feel. Now, I mentioned before kind of the angles that they're using a lot more of now, and you'll see more as we get down, but kind of everything is flowing one way into the next, so it does feel very just proper. It feels very well thought out, and I like the mix of the textures too, so the light might be hard to see, but this is more of a textured fabric couch. Cute little dining table or a coffee table here. I actually like that. It's out of the way. It's not too bulky. You're not having to kind of scoot around to the outside of it. It's very easy to sit here and chat with the captain while they're underway. Very large windows. I love this kind of the play of the darks and the lights. This is like a nice black leather and a nice white leather. Very soft to the touch. Not that I want to be having my guests touching my white leather all the time, but it is very, very well made. Again, I mentioned the leather work and the stitching that Fairline does so well. Very, very pretty here. We've got cabinetry storage for your Sonos, and this to me is one of my favorite new things that Fairline is doing is individual Sonos roams that are on charging pods. And you take this and you can go have music up at the bow and elsewhere. Super cool. Everyone always wants music in different places on boats. That's an awesome feature. TV pops up out of here. We can get to the helm for a few here. And this is a very, very nice helm station. Look at it, I mentioned this window, uninterrupted, full window, huge pane. Your view is phenomenal here. You're at the helm. It's a little more center mounted. We'll talk more about the engines when we get down below, but you've got Cat engines here, C18s or C32s, 1500, Cat C18s, which is 1150 horsepower, or the Cat C32s, which is 1622 horsepower. Shaft-driven vessel, bow and stern thrusters, nice amount of screens. You got your engine room visibility there as well, plus all your data, instrumentation. Really, really well done. Not sure if this is a side window that'll go down. It is, and that is a great feature. Lets the air in. This is a really nice feature though here. You got your little up and down buttons for a beautiful angled window that'll come down next to your helm and your navigator's seat. So you're great talking to your crew out on the deck as you're at the helm. Here, wheel, thrusters, throttles all in your hand, and you've got great visibility aft and whatnot. So let's keep on moving down below. Even just these little corners have these nice kind of insets for some just cabinetry. And we'll talk more as we get down, but Fairline, again, with their woodwork, everything that they're doing on the inside of your cabinets, you're not seeing exposed screw heads. All of their woods are just so well done. Nice dark in here, nice kind of warm feel. So as this is kind of the vestibule, when we come down from the main salon, we can go forward to for your VIP. Let's go aft first, but as we go, one of the first things I notice is this big railing that's just really, really nicely done with this woodwork, super impressive. And then backed by the stainless steel, which is just a nice play on colors and lighting into your master. And this is pretty. Very nice full beam master. Shut this door here so you can see again this woodwork, this kind of walnut inlay in between the beautiful dark walnut, and then you've got your kind of slatted screen here, so you really do have nice textures in here. The underside of the bed is this kind of soft, angled, so you're not stubbing toes as you go around. Nice carpets, kind of a unique texture, but really soft. Again, you've got this nice couch set up here, and this is a kind of a felt-esque, whatever the fabric might be, but soft to the touch and just warm feeling as you're in your master stateroom. Is a very nice feel in here. I like the color set up here. Again, the lights and the darks and the lines and the angles, everything goes really, really well together. So, got your nice pop-up vanity, leather laid in there. and to press it down, and then it's all flush again. Really nice. Big windows here, so you've got plenty of light in if you'd like, otherwise you close them out and you are tucked into your own little oasis. Now you've got entrance into a beautiful master bath, which has very nice, it's a huge seating area back there. Big window too. Nice sun shower that hangs over, a rain shower that is. Really pretty in there. And what they do is your engine room is aft, so you've got this as a barrier and another bulkhead then before your master. So if you're at night, you hear any, it's reducing any more humming of generator, Seakeeper, any other stuff that might be going. So a nice thought through. Now in here, super big hanging locker, and it goes, it doesn't go all the way around to the corner, but there is another entrance to this here. So hanging locker there. And then that's a press to get to another very tall hanging locker, plus oh, that's nice, it's set into the wall, the safe there for you, so really well done. And again, I mentioned nothing you're seeing on the inside. You don't see any exposed screw heads on any of their interior cabinetry. Everything they're doing, all their cabinets, all their woodwork, I think this is really impressive. So all the Fairline woodwork that they do in factory is for each specific boat, so they're not pre-cutting everything and keeping it, you know, putting it in every single boat. Each piece of wood for each cabinet, for each drawer, anything like that is cut specifically to the boat itself, the exact boat. So they measure it, they cut it, they bring it to the specific boat that it's going into, and they set it in there. Did it fit exactly right? If it didn't, they take it out, they shave it, they sand it, whatever they need to do to fit it to fits exactly, so there's less creaking, less rattling. The amount of work and thought that goes into the production and manufacturing of these Fairline yachts is top-notch. Really impressive. We will sneak forward into the master. I'm sorry, into the forward VIP. Now this is one of the. This is a customized forward master, forward VIP. You have this extra inset here that goes to. This is an expanded VIP. So you've got a much larger VIP area, really beautiful walk-in shower and head set up here for your VIP. Then you, again, if you close this door off here, you've got this whole entrance, this whole area, got a nice kind of area, maybe put your keys, put your wallet, whatnot down for the day. You come into the forward VIP, really nice, nicely laid out. TV is inset into the wall. Got a nice hanging locker. They've gotten this, again, this soft textures here, which is nice. It's just another warm feel. So, and another hanging locker here. Okay, so we will go across to your third stateroom, which these are slid together right now, or they can come to the side and have a walkway through the middle. So I like that you can obviously do it either way. So you have a couple staying over or two kids, something else, you can split it up. Really clean feel, nice white leather here all over. And then you have their own ensuite with separate shower. So 3 stateroom, 3 heads on this. You can do a 4th stateroom depending on how you lay out this master, this forward VIP that goes around this area. This right now again has the extended, so it comes back here to the head, an extended VIP head. But if you didn't have this, the VIP head would be over here, and then here would be a twin stateroom, a 4th stateroom. So you could do 3 or 4 staterooms in this vessel, which makes for really nice features, nice options there. Really open feel, like it. Now we're gonna go down into the engine room and start talking about the guts of the boat. Okay, so down in here, you've got your Cat either C18, Cat C18 1100 50 horsepower, which will push this vessel, which is 84,000 pounds. It's going to push you to about 30 knot top end. If you go with the upgraded Cat C32s, you've got 1622 horsepower, about 35 plus knots on this vessel. Got a Seakeeper 16, which is going to be, so this is a little, I will say this is a little tight here. As I'm looking around, I got to kind of learn how to maneuver in this room. So you got your two engines. It's going to hum over here because you got your AC pumping, but AC chiller units there, chiller units 1 and 2. You got your pumps, all that electronics there. Behind me is a generator, fuel on either side. Not sure where they have the Seakeeper stored, but you know what, the reason that this is such a small, it feels small, is because behind me here against this back wall, I forget, is the tender garage. So back here, as I mentioned earlier, I'll show you, is the tender garage that gets you room for your Williams 345 jet tender in there as well. First look, each time I learn, I got to figure out how to walk around some of these vessels. Forget the design features as I study them until we finally get to put eyes on them. It's kind of takes me a minute to figure it all out. So really, really nicely done. All right, guys, that is the first look. Fairline 65 Phantom, 65-foot 4-inch LOA, 17-foot 2-inch beam, 5-foot 2-inch draft, 1,103 gallons of fuel. That extra 3 really going to help you there. 1,103 gallons of fuel, 285 gallons of water, 84,000 pound vessel. She'll go top speeds of about 35 knots in absolute style and class. Really, really pretty boat here. Very excited to have seen it. We've been waiting for it for some time. Fairline does beautiful stuff. They've got their Fairline Targa 50 right here with a really cool matte hard top. This is the re-release of the Fairline Squadron 68, which is an absolute tank. Super cool boat. We can get a video of that later too. Fairline Targa 45, the F33. Fairline does really impressive boats. Had a little slowdown during COVID, so we didn't see them too much, some of our new vessels, but it has been well worth the wait. These boats are absolutely impressive. We're going to start seeing more of them around the Great Lakes where we are. We've got new ones incoming, and I'm very excited to see these, plus new ones they have coming out, which is the Fairline Squadron 58, the Squadron 68 again, like I said. They got a number of things coming. Very impressed. Happy to have finally seen it in the flesh. Phantom 65. Super cool boat. Thanks for sticking with me. Appreciate you guys again here at Cannes, France, here at the Yachting Festival. Exciting first looks. Got plenty more coming for you. Stick with me. Throw a comment in the comment section if you have any questions. You want to see more. If I missed something, again, I'm sure there's something I missed. With all these boats, my head starts spinning. I'm in a kid in the candy land here with all the stuff we get to see. So throw a comment in the questions, comment below, throw a like, throw a share, anything like that. Subscribe if you want to see more. I appreciate you sticking around. Hope to see you guys out on the water soon. Cheers. Have a good day from France.